was always going to be these two teams. We knew it all year long, and it only became clearer and clearer, and we are underway in your 2024 Grand Final at the Halo World Championship. It's Optic Gaming versus Space Station.
The man who has earned a POV more than anyone so far this season, you have to say, in Stellar. Won't get his hands on the sniper rifle to start, but one player who will, though, is going to be bound immediately.
Back kills Formal.
As well by taking down Formal, switches.
Nice to Lucid.
His attention
Great trade out.
Lucid, who's flying in from the back of C here, and it is going to be a flip on C by the looks of things here for Optic.
Vision.
Camo is coming up. Dead Zone is very attentive to the situation and moves towards it early on here.
Had to get the back end protection of it.
As well as the camo and snipe in control of Optic, this is a
good information there.
Really is a clean grab.
You got this. You got this. Yes.
Stay alive here, but even decides to challenge, and even with 2 dead, that makes it now 2v2 on the map. Nice control.
Ooh, Stella's gonna be a tough one for
Optic Gaming.
Still finding crazy that Dead Zone used to play on SSG, so he knows a lot of their playstyles. He would have had to play with them and against them.
Before they try and think about collapsing in on
the practice runs.
coming in for Space Station. But now though, it's going to be SSG who are looking for kills, looking to wrap back through towards A, as they will control A and B for now and go into a slender lead here.
Have to also mention early on in the venue this morning, it was one player warming up and one player alone. It was Lucid.
That was close.
Getting ready for the day's
Sorry, hiccup that.
Space Station now into an early lead here with the AB hold.
Legend died back there?
For the side of Space Station, so A is going to be flipped and C will also be flipped by one of the remaining members of Space Station. Recognizing that spawn, Lucy's going to try and beat them in the foot race towards B.
A, get that B hold. That's the one that you want to hold the whole game. Ah, shit. Oh, hang on, they might have it. They might have it. Ah, no, he set it. Nice. A triple kill of fucking Dead Zone. Let's go.
They will start scoring once again.
Holding this for dear life against boundable fucking people.
That triple kill, what a tournament he has had. SLC was a tough one for him. We know that he was sick. We know that he was struggling. And
how they're fully alive. That's kind of mad. He got out without even worrying there. Legend just couldn't do anything about it. Oh, for a triple? Oh, no. Get Legend, get Legend. Ooh.
Don't forget about it. Doesn't even need it. Maybe trades in the end. They will look for that reset. Most importantly, it will be a trip cap for Optic Gaming early on, and still 2 dead for SSG. Bowden knows he needs a big play here, a big opportunity for him to push things back in their favor. You're wondering why Optic are looking so dominant at the start of this, by the way. Look at the statistics. Dead Zone is the difference maker. He is 10 and 2 at the moment for Optic Gaming. On the other side,
Optic's taking the lead.
Man on the Space Station roster, who usually is the kill leader, Stella, he's yet to register a kill, and this might be the longest he's ever gone without a kill. Can you imagine? Just the setup right here. Dead Zone is on 11 kills.
Kill difference. Look at Dead Zone. 11 kills to 2 deaths.
I would not have believed you. And speaking of,
that's kind of crazy though.
Run for Optic Gaming, they retake the lead by a huge margin now, 85 to 46.
Dead Zone's going to flip A as well, so they will continue to score here as Legend finds himself a sniper rifle. Will have to put it to use. 3v3 on the map, and Trippy picks up a double himself to clear a bit of space. Pressure coming in on Legend from bottom middle as well. Dead Zone's going to be that player. Dead Zone finds another. Legend is now left on his own, and Dead Zone finds 2.
That was close.
That was essentially a staggered 4 dead situation for SSG, and Optic will continue to score. The triple cap was momentarily in, and now they're flooding, trying to split these spawns.
Stagger spawns indeed. Lucid somehow picks up a kill despite getting, I think, team nated in the end. Finally, he's
just
taken down.
Flipping the spawns.
There was a stagger 2
SSG's taking C, opposite A.
They will flip A as a result.
Compound so low you can literally one tap him. Nah, he's gotten himself back, and now you're in a 2v1. That's unfortunate.
As they will flood in towards A and should be able to flip it. Formal's trying to, he's best to defend C at the moment, but you can see that he's got a lot of attention on him. As Legend is trying to hunt down multiple players. Sniper rifle in his hands. Trade does come in.
Leave it to Formal to still trade in that scenario. Not easy to do when you have pressure like that on back tower. He still makes sure to trade in the end. Trippy trying to hold down Nest. It was 3 dead momentarily for the side of SSG. It's an important push here. Legend's going to be your last player on dummies. Keep an eye on this push. Legend just come off a spawn here, so Lucid knows he can buy time. He knows he can wait for help because he's on somewhat of an island at the moment, but Legend is making him work so hard for this kill.
Gets out of life though.
And Space Station will continue to score here. 81 points on the board for them. They are starting to chomp
Good for him.
At that early advantage that Optic worked for.
Ooh, nice kill as well. That was a nice kill.
Optic 2 dead, staggered spawns if they get these 2 kills at back C as well.
And they get Trippy as well. I'm going to get Lucid as well, is he?
Trippy was flying across with the G-slide, and still Legend managed to make sure that his bandit reticle did not leave his body. Stella will find another one as well. And all of a sudden, Stella finds himself on 4 kills. After a slow start, it's Space Station now, who will continue to score and have the AC hold.
Now it's 3 dead again. Notice that Lucid stayed alive in back tower. He was a staggered death, and he's going to get taken down here again. It's unfortunate series of events for Optic Gaming. It's been continued staggered spawns. Also a lead change now off of the triple cap. Space Station now firmly back in control of not only the game, but also the scoreboard as well.
Now in the hands of Bound as well, so he can have a little bit of fun. Dead Zone has no idea where he is. Formal, most importantly, will pick up that kill for Optic, and now Bound has to change his decision, having seen multiple members of Optic Gaming flooding in towards that stronghold. Now, AB has been flipped by Optic, so they will continue to score. And it's up to Bound to try and find some kills to find a little bit of space.
See what Bound can do here. Camo dissipates.
Oh, what a sneak up behind. I thought for a moment might have heard him come out of camo there. It dropped the second he got behind him.
Lucy taken down as well. Bound working alongside his teammate to clean him out from bottom middle.
SSG have taken over the top.
Situation for Optic, which turns.
Got good control of B.
We can see on our screens to the B stronghold being flipped and Space Station continuing to score here. They will go into a lead now, 150 points on the board, but this isn't a game that's getting out of hand either way at the moment. Lucid will be taken down by Bound. That's a killing spree for him. Uses the key QT just to soak up a few bullets as he flies through. But most importantly here for SSG, stays alive.
Formal takes him as well. Holy sh.
3 dead there for both sides, actually.
Gonna be able to get Bound though. No, Bound jumps off. He just gets a clean C pull, which allows him to have spawn control over A and B. They can watch it, the A spawners, and push B.
Still back green, Last guy A, guys. Last guy A. He has a repulsor going bottom mid, it looks like. He's going rat, Maybe we should just leave B. Leave B open.
Cuts, on B.
On mid as well.
On B, solid.
Stay down. I'm looking at you. So 2 bolts inside. Yeah. Stay down. Watch your big door. Big door. One guy A plat. Bound. He's key door. I'm backing up B. I'm getting up.
Cuts.
Sandbag, one guy.
Eco. We're trying to go top.
Big door and A plat, guys. Big door and A plat.
Big door, looking big door. Big door right now, Stellar.
Watch out, big door. Absolute.
Watch out, they're gonna play top. Big door bound, one shot. Big door top, anything? Nice, we got 1. 2 there, top.
Green.
2. Side. Wait, back B, 2 back B, really weak.
Weak, back B, 2 weak. And it's 2 one shot.
Camo's at 15, guys.
Yeah, we should play A here. We can also go tower, though.
Good top, yo, in A, going, window.
To jump back into the game from the comms, I mean, it's essentially a tie game.
Let's trip his hat. Hat gives him power. Same as Formal walking on not having a hat. Doesn't happen.
Really important individual.
No!
It's going to be Legend who wins it. Trippy just, I think he ran out of ammo in the commando clip and had to switch, and that gave Legend just a window to hit the headshot.
Eventually A will flip, but just as quickly as we say that, C flipping as well. So Space Station now back in control of BC hold. Formal with camo and a big opportunity for him to make a play here.
2 players stacked inside of B as well. So Formal can find targets. He can
Need to take out Lucid now.
Will play off
Lucid
of
wins
that
that fight.
Kill himself. Eco's still alive on the nest, but no shields.
Not win that fight.
Not going to be able to contest this conversion coming in from Optic Gaming over at B. So it's not just B that's being flipped.
Legend out as well at this point.
He's damaged Legend top tower. He's going to have to drop down. They're flanking behind.
Oh wait, Lucid must have killed
Eco.
Eco.
Even though A is flipped,
Yeah, Eco's back at spawn now. He must have got him and just didn't show.
Finally, all the players on SSG will be popping up, but it was really good timing on the rotation there. That means that Optic Gaming is only 14 points
Pushing
away.
that way, Formal.
Currently outslaying as well, 50-41 in the game so far.
Optic now laying the trap. You can see Formal just playing this main free way to play off of.
Playing slow for information now.
It's going to certainly damage the shields, but
a bad idea at this point in the game.
Optic, so now they have the number advantage.
Nice.
Now Formal can step forward. Now he can strike. Cleaning up Legend will make this a very profitable few
That was
moments.
weird that Legend went for the melee there.
They will go into a lead and continue to hold B and C.
Into the lead, that was 3 dead as well, and they pick up another kill. Take a look, Trippy gets a late kill on Bound. They have kept SSG on the spawn cycle this entire time. Sniper popping up in just 5 seconds.
If Optic can grab this sniper rifle, then it might be their opportunity to close this game out. Formal on a killing spree.
Oh my God.
He stuck him.
Stick as well onto Stella, turning 1.
Holy shit!
3 dead again.
Not allowing SSG to get
Waiting for Let's Go Optic chance here.
3 dead yet again. They will also
Expecting
get
it
the
anytime
sniper
soon.
rifle as well. What a big double kill from Formal to get that death stick as well. And now Lucid with the sniper rifle. They're already at 230 points on the board.
The play from SSG is to go towards B. Oh!
Oh,
Bound gets his
wow.
ribs caved in with that shot.
Couldn't even tell you what happened there. You just kind of got no scope lucky.
They do manage to flip B.
I mean, it's skill obviously, but a lot of the time the sniper's luck.
To keep himself alive, to buy the time, but Optic look like they're trying to make the play onto A. They want to flip A and play the ends of the map.
Trippy starting to play it from the scoreboard side in the window. Looks like he does have the ability to push up here. Lucid knows he has to watch the nest push, both high and low pillar side. AC hold for Optic Gaming. And And shots like that keep SSG in the death screen.
Bound gonna challenge, this time stays alive. Lucid trying to close his game out with a few more kills. It's 240 points on the board here for Optic. If they can hold for the next few moments, then they will go up by 1 in the series. It's going to be camo picked up. It's going to be points continue to be scoring. SSG are making desperate plays in and around those strongholds, but they've lost 2 members.
Keep an eye on A. A gets reset. A gets reset. Optic Gaming at 249.
Make it 3 dead. And that will be the first game going to Optic Gaming. They close out those final moments. And I've got to say, there was an element of control in that game that just felt like Optic.
Optic won the first round. That's fucking good to know. We want to see is Optic winning these rounds early doors. When they start winning the early games, the easier it'll be for the late ones.
If Optic can take them, they'll set themselves up for a bracket reset. If SSG starts to pull away, it could be a pretty quick night for the green wall.
Game number 2 then, Slayer Streets. We've seen some fantastic Street Slayer games so far this tournament.
Yes.
Game 5s, Game 2s that have swung series back and forth. As Dead Zone, still, quite understandably, has his POV to start this one off.
If you're just joining us, 21-10 for this man in game number 1, unheard of in a grand final, and he's doing it.
3 dead, off the rip here for SSG. Bound last alive,
4.
It's another kill. It's a 4-0 start here for Optic Gaming. The opening strategy is perfect.
How about it? If you wondered what Optic Gaming you were going to get here, and if they were World Championship ready, if they were Grand Finals ready, let Game 1 and the opening of Game 2 be another reminder that this team is here to play and here to challenge for the trophy. They lead 4-0, Lucid with the camo.
First kill here for Stellar in the game, first kill for SSG in the game, but Lucid has the opportunity here to sneak behind enemy lines. If you can find a little angle, if you can find someone to back smack.
James Jones, thank you for the follow.
Become a double kill very,
Welcome to the stream, my man.
Around, he can hear him. And as Dead Zone finds one, he'll find another. And 3 members of SSG hit the black screen once more, 7-2. This is almost an electric start from Optic Gaming.
You haven't missed much, my dude. It's just started. Well, we've just 1 game, the first bracket.
Like Street Slayer, a map that is so segmented, you can usually keep those deaths in check, but not when you're going up aggression like this, 9-5 now.
This is a pain in the ass to hold this angle. I love it, but it can be a pain when you get boxed in. That exact reason coming up these stairs. Oh, he stuck it? No, he didn't. I thought he did.
Another, and the lead is now just 2. Stalker rifle also in his hands.
Nice shots coming in from Eco here with the Stalker. And that's exactly what you want to see. Yeah, it was an early lead for Optic Gaming. It was 4-0, but right away, as you said, in the tug-of-war battle, unsurprisingly, Space Station, they answer back. They bring the game back to 10-7.
Camo coming up as well in just a few moments. That's why the attention has been
Love Halo, but it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually played with a proper team, but I play it quite often with myself and randoms.
Interesting to see that SSG timed that push just before the camo came up as well. Something we see a lot of teams doing now.
Look at Lucid. Oh, Ika was ready for Lucid on the laundry, but Lucid with the fadeaway. Help from Trippy on pink as well. However, Stellar's right in the mix.
And Trippy gets him. Do I stream it? I can stream it. I used to, but I don't anymore. I didn't know how great content it was. I may go back to streaming it, to be honest.
You are the player without the camouflage, and you see someone with camo in front of you. Get that thing out of the game. Make it a non-factor as Optic Gaming now restore a kill advantage.
Not a frag.
Legend learns that he's got spikes in his hand, not the frag grenades like you say, but it doesn't matter.
Please do what rank you if you do comp as you said in team. Yeah, I used to play with my team in rank. But at the moment I'm sitting at just into plat 6. Pushing for Onyx, but me trying to get there, it's not going to happen.
Like you said, he shot every single player on Optic there, and in the end gets away with it. Game still within 2 here, 15-13.
You're a plat. Oh.
Lucid now trying to survive. His shields are broken. Trippy should be able to keep him alive for a few seconds. And now Legend, moving forward, looking to take an individual fight himself. Optic laying that trap once more.
Not too bad. That's where I kind of started the season.
They know.
Trying to create something.
I'm assuming by the fact you say it hasn't been a while. Like, how long we talking? That like the last 3 weeks or last year? Like with the last ranking that you got. I assumed it's been a while. It was your last ranking.
He's 5-3, but much more importantly, he has just been an absolute turret.
Yeah, your last ranking. I thought so.
More damage, more kills. will only be
Close game now.
traded out almost immediately. 17-17 now as the camo becomes the point of focus once more for both teams.
Shroud down.
Should be a free pickup here for Rico. Oh, spooky time!
Ooh.
Optic Gaming jumps right into
Just
the
turned it
Shroud
over,
to
I'm pretty
neutralize
sure.
the camo. They do lose the lead, however, for the first time in the entire game. SSG will now, off of the camo burn and the control that followed, take the lead 20-18.
Legend pushing forward, finding one. Optic a little bit trapped at the moment in and around the tower. Lucy takes to the skies, but the air gets in very, very
Ooh, he was
quickly.
avoiding that pretty fucking well. I like a dead zone though. Nope. Trippy's gonna come out of nowhere and smack him inside. And Eco takes him out.
Now we see a little bit of a gap starting to open.
Indeed, a nice kill coming in from Bound as well. Eco picks up a double kill. That brings Eco to 7-5. Legend is 9-4. And for the first time, SSG's up by 5 at 26-21. Let's get into a listen-in with Space Station Gaming.
It's silent now.
2, 3, 4 tower. Yeah, I have to live down. Two spikes weak. One's weak. Yeah, Brayden is hiding.
Get ready to fight driver.
Yo, driver, one's B. They can be flanking your sheet. One's B, NB.
Pushing B out. He's in arcade, Legend. He's in arcade.
Watch it.
Arcade.
Get weak. Watch it arcade.
I flank me. You're low down.
Stalker should be up now.
Bottom mid, trying to go me for more.
From where? ATM one shot.
18 weak.
He reposted this guy. Nice try.
Push driver.
Yeah, they might. Nice. Yeah, we're coming. Ice cream, 2 ice cream, Legend, 2 ice cream.
Okay. Yeah, we can be. Arcade weak. Yeah, on the wall.
B pillars 1.
Nice. PD, should be PD.
I'm pushing PD out.
Yeah, could be PD. You're gonna spend on Shreddy, it's gonna spend cafe or top.
One could be PD. Oh shit, we're getting out of here then. PD good.
Breaks.
B-roll, Legend. B-stairs, Legend.
Let's go, Legend.
Look at me, Bound.
Well, if you wondered how Legend's feeling, certainly no.
Legend sounded like he was going nuts.
And it was off the back of him just saying, push driveway with me, do some damage, I will finish the rest, and then the Stalker kill, superb.
Should be an Optic camo grab, though, if I'm not mistaken, off screen. It is going to be Lucid there. With the camo, he will get it. Dead zone will also keep him alive. So just like that, we've seen 4 kill leads burned and exchanged now over the course of the past few minutes. Let's not forget, it was just SSG leading by 5 kills. And now for this camo grab and the following kills, maybe even more, it's a 1-kill game now tied up at 33.
Such a good play from Lucid as well. The most important thing for him was to not get traded out, because if he doesn't come back to horn Eco.
You take out Stellar as well?
To potentially horn
Oh shit!
double kill and a killing spree for Lucid.
This man is hot. As we said, he was the first one in the venue this morning, warming
He's feeling good about himself.
That shot hot, and now it's paying off. They are up 35-34, and despite trailing by 6 just minutes ago, they are back in the lead.
Stalker rifle goes over to SSG though. Stella has it, I believe. Up on that balcony, Lucid just got hit by those bullets, those projectiles that will give him that information. SSG looking to slide out.
Yeah, Lucid, sheesh.
Street here, but Lucid has his eyes trained on it. Trippy's already hiding cafe, so should be able
Like,
to
they
hold
were,
this
what,
one off for
4
now.
or 5 down?
Trippy able to engage. He's
On
gonna
that listing, and now they're back to being in the lead by a point. 2 points even?
Player benches. See if they get that kill as well. Now 37-36, 2 dead apiece.
2 dead apiece. Legends
On,
still alive,
nice.
but Trippy will take care of it. And the long-time duo of Trippy and Lucid get the job done on that P Street eventually. Now they're looking to chase down the damage of the remaining members of SSG. Formal will finish it before
You stay
Lucid
alive
can
here.
get involved, when we are seeing now a gap in the favor of Optic, as they are up by 3.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's rotating around, getting advantage points.
Driveway play. He knows that someone's going to come on caution and plants angle. Somehow stays alive, comes all the way through Red Room, then goes driveway to come back and maintain
Up on
the 3-kill lead. It's beautifully
side.
done. Beautiful support coming in from Lucid.
Camo now again. Going to be something that could swing this game.
All on
either
PD.
way. Both teams just
They're slowing it down now, knowing the points are coming up.
Everyone holding their breath. Shroud will go down. Bound is going to be in there to grab it again, but here comes the double push through the smoke.
Lucid fell to that. And got out.
He gets out with it.
What?
He even saw the shards of the spike coming in. Lucid tried to shut it down, and now good damage coming in as well. How does Bound play this camo? They're down by 2. Big opportunity here. He picks up 1.
Formal going to chase him down.
Oh, fucking Bam gets that.
But there is dead zone to keep this game close. 2-kill advantage.
That was fucking lucky of him.
As we said, these 2 teams came in with the same exact record in this game type. We knew it was going to be close. And it has indeed been close down to the final stretch. Legend, by the way, is 17-9 in this game, but they still trail by 2.
He dropped 19 a little bit earlier today. He's going to have to do something similar to get SSG back into this game. Optic Gaming with control. Optic Gaming with that lead. But it is so slender that one mistake could cost them this game. Trippy gets the kill though with that Stalker rifle. Dead Zone will fly down to trade it out. 4 kills now, the advantage for Optic.
3 dead, 4 dead in the end. 47 to 42. Beautiful work. Look at Lucid taking the trash angle.
3 points needed for Optic to win this round. Come on. Maybe 2 up in the finals then.
Gives Optic Gaming now a 5-kill lead.
Come on.
And only 3 kills away from closing out game
fuck
number
this up.
2.
And Optic have enough of a lead at this time as well to potentially have a little bit of room to make a mistake. They don't have to trade everything out. They can go.
But SSG are more than capable of getting these points as well.
And it's just a case now of
By Optic are slowing down, then they know it. They know it can happen.
Optic are saying
Those legends are now.
We know how important Trippy has been historically to Optic Gaming Slayers. He's 14 and 8 in this game. Unreal numbers in a game that they lead by 5. He's positive 6. As you said, with the way that Optic Gaming is playing right here, you expect them to be able to trade, but all eyes on camo now. This might be a slow and delayed camo grab. Both teams know what's at stake.
Trippy looking for some angle for the Stalker as well.
And I see you talking the distal, James.
Someone who can get some damage. Does get the damage. Does get out of dodge as well. A lot of information being gathered, and now with that information, with the push that came in, Lucy can move forward.
Ooh.
2 to go here for Optic Gaming. Even though Stellar found 1, Formal responded almost immediately.
Repulse as well. Keep an eye on that in the back pocket. That's going to be a get-out-of-jail-free card if he needs it. He can make a move.
The one from SSG is trapped. Legend goes down. It's
Nice. One more.
49 kills on the
Got this.
board.
He's got camo. He's going to get him right here on bound. Yes! Let's fucking go. 2 up.
We'll be up by 2.
We want to fucking see it. SSG's proper fucking motivating now.
Talk about beautiful late game management across the board from Optic Gaming. Every piece of that puzzle. When they were at the 43-41 mark, the team shot to get 4 dead. To get to 47 kills on the board. In the end, also the camo grab. The way that Lucid is able to pick apart kills a driveway, and the second he went front C, you knew he was going to repulse up to take the express route up to the balcony, catch Bound off guard, and it brings Optic Gaming to a 2-0 series lead.
Game number 3 is upon us. Argyle capture the flag. And an opportunity like this does not come along very often if you are looking to send us to a second best of 7 in this grand final. Optic up by 2, but neither team this season has lost this game type, but one of them. That record's going to change.
And Optic fans getting loud here as a green wall chant emerges ahead of game number 3. And I couldn't agree more. You get the feeling with the veteran experience on the Optic Gaming side, they're realizing the opportunity here that they are going toe-to-toe in a game number 3 with even numbers, that if they could take this game, they almost guarantee a series win, but they know they need to do it here. They don't want to make this a 2-1 series. Formal with the snipe off the rip.
Love the Formal went for the sniper rifle as well. He's so consistent at holding down lanes for Optic Gaming, and also it's just the experience, it's just the bravery in these moments to say, give me that thing. I'm going to pick this thing off the rip, and I'm going to hit some heads.
Indeed, game 3, let's go.
Stellar. Told you one of the scariest sights in Halo. Well, that's exactly it.
Formal versus Stellar sniper battle to open things up. We love a 2-snipe map, and I will take this battle any day of the week. Unsurprisingly, slow start here. Good damage coming in from Formal on left. Legend says, nope,
Here's the eject.
and he zips right out.
Still alive, by the way, Legend. Here's the insta as well.
Still alive?
What? That's what he does. It's just what he does.
I don't know how he doesn't take nade damage. I don't think Formal knows how he doesn't
Highlighted
take
your
nade
message
damage.
saying
He steals
swag
the
and
sniper.
James,
Look at
really?
the Optic Gaming sniper in his hands.
I wonder if it was the
I guess.
insta explode from him that sent the other nade back. I don't know. We'll have to watch that one back, but Formal will finally get that kill. Stellar moves up to mid-map though, and this is dangerous times for Optic, but they managed to pick up the kills in and around their base. But here is a last alive player who will put numbers back on your side.
Oh man.
Finds one, but Formal shuts him down.
Big kill from Formal.
Seems
there.
good,
Not only the
okay.
revenge kill on the sniper, he also gets the follow-up kill as well. It's just like you said, Mark. Optic has to be careful. Stellar was the last player alive. He gets the first pick. He almost gets the second one. It took 3 separate players to take down Stellar as the last player
Up
alive.
top
That's
left.
how dangerous he is. Formal back with a different snipe in his hands. We'll see what he can do with this one.
Ooh, oh, I thought Bam was coming up the stairs then.
This game is being played inch by inch on the map. Everyone is worried about poking around a corner because they know their snipes at play. Stellar will find one to create a little bit of space here for Space Station Gaming. Eco finds another, and now it's Formal's time to hit some shots, and he has to. Finds one onto Legend. Lucid finds another, and all of a sudden it's a little bit of calm now for Optic.
Ooh, Formula's ready for it.
Ooh, that was close. That was really close.
Keep a very close eye on that. Bound is still trying to poke and prod into the Optic base. Formal's aware of it.
Good map presence here from SSG though. Even though the shields are going to be broken.
Chips him. Oh!
Just about use the G
How did he get out alive on that one? Oh, he died. That's why I'm not formal.
But there is Dead Zone again, just to quell those flames.
Finally,
now.
Taken down, but as you said, just absolutely shuts it down.
Oh.
Trade in the end. Trippy from the elbow will make sure the trade comes in. I believe that other snipe had a bit of ammo in it as well. Trippy with the first snipe.
It's still straight off the red.
The way that Argyle's being played right here, I think the only word you can use is respect, right? Teams are trying to kind of very carefully and very conservatively poke into the enemy base, but it feels like both snipers on both sides, especially on Optic, they're hitting everybody and often headshots as well. So it's been this beautiful back and forth with no one gaining an advantage so far.
Legend pushing onto the PCs though, maybe he can create a bit of space. One player who doesn't need to be asked twice to take an engagement and try and create something. Formal shuts it down though, and now Trippy might have an opportunity just to step forward alongside his teammates. Dead Zone has a little poke on the engine. He knows that Eco's here somewhere. He's trying to bait him out for Trippy here. Dead Zone saying, come here, come here. Gets the kill himself. Trippy doesn't have to pull the trigger.
I mean, this is testament to it. How often have we been watching this game type from the snipe stand, looking down long haul? That just tells you how slow and how deliberate, methodical this game is being played, and both teams realizing what's at stake. This is a world championship Argyle CTF being played very slow, very deliberate.
Stella's got the sniper rifle back, and he found a couple of kills himself. Somehow hits the body.
What?
From distance. But it was an important defensive play actually for SSG. They lost a couple of players, and Stella managed to, like you say, hit those shots, which is going to be a consistent theme to slow down the push. This is one of the most tactical Argyle CTFs you're ever going to see. Everybody, like you say, playing with so much respect because they know what can happen if they lose these numbers.
2v2 on the map. It's going to be a momentary 2v1 in favor of SSG. You do get the feeling with the way the game's being played, the second something opens up and the second someone actually gets an angle, whether it's beautiful, gosh, the speed of that kill's wild from Stellar. He's going to look to do the same thing again. Optic will pick up their sniper, but you get the feeling that the second something opens up, the game might blow wide open.
Grapple towards top middle. It's going to be Eco who finds a kill. But again, Stella just does not want to move forward, does not want to expose himself to Optic Gaming and give potentially that sniper over to them. Dead Zone take it down. 2 dead here for Optic, and now is the signal to push.
QT is down, so Stellar does have a get out of jail free card if he needs it, but in that case, he certainly does not. Instead, he's going to look for more kills around Engine.
Still has that QT. Just
QT was fucking clutch.
But Legend, off the back of the damage, will find 2. Optic in a little bit of a chokehold here. Last 2 alive are on the elbow towards the sniper rifle. Dead Zone.
Dead Zone didn't even have to worry there. He had Formal hand in there.
Eco is flooding in the front, trying to get that flag moving.
2 dead for SSG.
Yeah, no, Eco, that was a bad play, but I mean, we're getting anywhere.
Optic Gaming, they push out elbow side, and even though Stellar had
Optic
a really nice
all over him there.
back to top mid, in the end, it's Optic Gaming holding their base, and part of that is Optic's coordination. Part of that is the difficulty of attention on an Argyle base.
I killed
So
low.
after 5.5 minutes of play, we will stay netted up.
My God.
0-0.
QT up in 20 seconds. Maybe that's going to be a piece of equipment that can allow you to overextend and take a bit of a risk.
Bodied him.
Legend. Hits that body, but nobody else from Optic is actually in position to clean that one up immediately. So Legend will get those shields back, try to re-engage. As Formal looks on. Eco
Nice
taken
no
down,
scope.
but
Formal
elsewhere,
there.
off the back of the kill from Eco before he was traded. Legend is still alive. Gets bodied. Look at the flood now coming in from SSG, and it was all because Legend overextended and took that risk.
Beautifully done here by Formal, just holding ground on the vent. Knows exactly what he needs to do in terms of at least damage, and he's doing just that to keep them here. Gonna grapple right in to try to pick up a few more kills as well.
There's one. Doesn't know the
Finally got
steps.
Legend. He was fucking looking for it.
He's gonna hit the shots. Doesn't get the finish onto Lucid though. And we have once again a stalemate as the defensive play is made.
Beautifully done from Formal as the last player alive. Hits the shots he needed and finishes the kills he needed. By the way, the teams are tied at 31 kills apiece. 0 flags on the board, just past the halfway mark. This is a dream of a game, a dream of a matchup between these two. Let's get to a listen in here with Optic Gaming.
Yeah, I'm looking for the middle. Yo, long me's in, pistol maybe?
Yeah, probably our left here.
Watch out right here, look at this right here.
Two there.
Pushing Joey.
Watch out,
Close to you.
Come in. One shot then. Nice.
Two dead guys, 2 on 2.
Kill that, nice.
Yo, let me screens. Oh, he's frags. They're close. Two here. They're both weak. Our elbow. Our elbow sitting on the brick. Our elbow brick.
Snipers are coming too. Two dead. Snipers at 15.
Two dead, guys. Let's play for them. Yeah, he's still there. Watch out. Absolute their commando jump. Should kill this guy. Look at him. He sucked me. They're back, guys. Okay, Quantum or sitting there. Grapples up on the 20, guys. Grapples up at 20.
Screen's weak. It's like
Shut the screens.
Snipers down the front base. They don't know maybe.
They're gonna try to kill me right now.
Look at long haul. Yeah, they're sniper.
I'm down front the base.
Yo, they're vent.
I drop.
They have sniper.
They have numbers right now.
Yo, they're main really weak. They're main. Yo, I'm E1.
Oh, he missed all them shots. That's unfortunate for him.
3 on 3, 2 dead.
Yo, they're vent. Nice. They're vent and missing one.
Bottom is up.
No flag has been actually out yet.
Two dead at the moment. Lucid with the sniper rifle in his hands. The first time we've really seen him with it for quite some time. Can he be the difference maker here for Optic?
Got to be careful here. A lot of players on his screen, however, if they decide to turn his way, could be a pretty quick team shot.
Oh shit! That left me out of nowhere with that.
Who hits a beautiful shot with a sniper rifle of his own. He's not done yet. The QT just saves Deadzone.
Ooh, that QT.
It was only 2 alive for both sides. We'll see how
Still
Stellar
map
rotates
then, right?
out.
Yeah.
There's 3:32 left on the clock.
2 dead here for Optic. Formal with an important kill himself. Formal now taken down. Lucid gonna challenge. Always a risk.
Here they come.
As we see
Left flag.
SSG stepping forward into the base. Deadzone with a defensive kill himself, trying to stay alive. But Stellar all of a sudden, he's getting aggressive with his sniper. He only has 1 bullet left. That's why he's pushing into the base. He's not worried too much about losing this because of the lack of ammo. But it's Optic again at the back of their base who clear it out successfully.
Didn't realize they'd have such a heavy respawn time. I thought they were going to be a lot longer coming in.
They get pinched from the engine side. They cannot get out of the back of the base. And really, as anyone knows who's played enough Argyle knows, you need to be so efficient with 0 time wasted on your Argyle pulls. And it looks like they just take a little bit too much time there to try to clear out the base. And Optic Gaming takes advantage of that. And we'll still be netted up here at 0. Kind of a little bit of a base trade. 2 dead at the moment for Optic Gaming.
I might be going crazy here, but I don't think at any point we've had a 3 or 4 dead on the map. It's been a 2v2, maybe 3 dead for a second, but an instant respawn.
Or
no one has had full control at any point.
Or Formal hits the body shots, for example, when he was the last alive in the vent, right? There's only been a few moments where we've actually seen 3 deads, but they've been shut down by either side repeatedly.
Ooh, nice. Jimmy couldn't save Lucid there, but...
Right, I'm trying, everyone.
We're manifesting here some advantages from either side.
Nice.
No guarantees. Of course, from us, 2 minutes on the clock. It's the 2-minute warning here. We'll see if Optic can keep the aggression going.
It's the first 4 dead, but all it does is earn Optic halfway up the map. Stellar going to be challenging.
Just looking for a pull here.
You can see he wants to.
That nade landed right at his feet, man.
But instead, it's going to be Deadzone who is taken down.
Optic have been pushed back once again.
I think Stellar was going for it.
The fuck were they doing there? They're having a little dance. Oh, no way.
He's going to hit the grapple.
Whoop.
What?
Eventually gets taken down. Would have landed.
Holy shit, that would have been cool.
They did have 2 dead. Let's get into a late listen in here with SSG, see if they can get a pull going.
Go Peter.
I'm going to pieces behind you,
They're long haul torpedo. Going our Peter.
Top right now, 1 top left. Top right and top left. They're 2 are vent.
Our frags the window. Frags the window.
2 are vent.
And top left.
Pushing Kevin.
He got me. Our window right side, I think, guys. And our PCs. Our stickies, Braden. Hitting our frag left. Lift to lift. Try and live. Watch out our stickies. On our base, weak. Well, dead. 2 dead, guys. Go grapple, maybe. Go grapple.
Yeah, one's like a robo.
Our vent. Nice. That's 2 dead still. Looking for 1 or no? I'm pushing that Peter. On me one.
I think one guy on
He's on our base. Yes, he's our back flag already. He has grapple unless it's us. He's lifted. Nice shot. Yeah, listen. Do we have grapple?
Yeah, I do.
Yo, minute left. Let me play sneaky.
Was it come out there listening? There was one moment in that
Kind of
last few
insane.
seconds that we just watched where Bound had to hit the 5. If he doesn't hit the 5, Optic
Come on,
probably won
Castor,
that
sure,
fight.
unless you're about these skill advantages.
Well,
Well, seeing as you decided to tell me that, if you look at over towards Optic side, they've got quite a high kill advantage compared to over on Space Station. Space Station, you got Ego Smith looking a little bit low there on an 8 to 15. Hasn't got a really high rate there. He is capable of turning that around if he manages to land a few more. He has got 8 assists off that, so if you look at it, it's almost like he's got 16 kills. Then you look over at the optic side, and you got Matt on about 23. You got about Dead Zone on like 18, Lucid on looking at about 12. The kills over on optic seem a lot more dominant than they do on the side of SSG. I could do common casting. Hello, hit me up. I can do your job. I can help you. I'd happily do a commentating job for you. Fly me out and I'll be a guest appearance. I'd love it.
Who's got a little bit of magic in him here?
You need to get a passport first.
Former with the snipe, looking for Stella. I kind of like this from him. Does not fear Stella. Does not fear what he can do. Wants to take that fight. He knows how valuable it is. If he can pick Stella and that sniper rifle goes down.
Yes, I'm a streamer with no passport. What can I say? Nearly had one at one point. That's why I didn't go to TwitchCon with the Atkins this year. Meant to go to the one in Norway, but we never ended up going. It was Norway anyway.
Is this the first bit of opening? Violent peeking, by the way, here.
I hate that type of peeking, man. Oh, Stella got the kill.
With the first shot, makes quick work of Formal top mid. Legend flies.
Ooh. Legend just popped the nade back instead.
Still somehow manages to win a fight himself. So now Deadzone's going to worry about where he went. Eco going to be taken down. There's Legend with the repulse. There's a nade.
That nade's going to kill Legend. That's going to kill Legend. Almost got to clean up that. Nice. Legend's going to push up. He's going to see Stella across the way and give that information over to, as we say, over to Trippy, but Trippy's dead. Stella gets killed. Gets his kill now. He's fucking cracked.
Doesn't hit the shot with a snipe.
God.
Still very, very good peak damage.
Gonna play his life. Not move.
We gotta take note of Formal and Bound both on 24 kills apiece as Formal registers his 25th here. 3 minutes left in overtime.
2 dead hit for SSG. 3 dead hit for SSG. Stella is last alive.
Lucid's on a brink of health. They pull the flag. They pull the flag.
Is moving that flag now.
Optic need to pull this all the way. Win the round. Oh my god. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? It's over on their side. It's on in their base. No. Oh my god! No, the flag's down. Oh my god, that was the perfect placement. They got the flag. Yes! 3 up! Fucking 3 up, boys. Let's go! It's looking like a reset. It's definitely going to look like a reset soon. One more game and it's a reset.
And in the end, it goes the way of the green wall.
3-0 against SSG. What the fuck? That's kind of crazy.
It's decided by 1 overtime flag. And what did we say? It's performances like that that are going to determine what version of Optic Gaming we get.
Jesus. Indeed, James. Fucking hashtag green wall all the way.
Game away from resetting your Halo World Championship bracket.
Both figuratively and literally, Optic cannot drop the ball here. This is their chance. They have a huge advantage when it comes to their record compared to SSG in this next game type. Oddball Recharge has been good to Optic. Oddball in general has been very good to Optic so far this season. If it continues to be good, we will be going to a second best of 7.
Yeah, I'm on this, but they gotta pull it now.
Optic Gaming on a 4-game losing streak in ball, SSG on a 7-game win streak in ball. So if you were hoping that this series might go a little bit longer, that's gonna be music to your ears. It's 3 dead for Optic Gaming, 4 dead for Optic Gaming, triple kill for Eco, ball grab, camo in hand as well. They've got all the goodies to play with, and it's a great start for SSG.
Maybe Eco can just get the troops moving a bit here. Trippy gonna challenge. Eco gonna hit the shots. Formal now. He might be next. Avoids the headshot, but certainly has the shoulder shave, but this time it is the headshot that connects. It's a killing spree off the rip. Eco looking to take over here.
Taking over indeed.
Alpha.
Done. He dodges that grenade on glass that came from Formal on the stacks. He pokes back out to get the second kill as well. Even gets more damage on Trippy. A little bit of deja vu. Trippy's still on the A ledge and gets taken down yet again in the same spot. 25 early points on the board here for Space Station in round number 1.
Finally, Optic managed to break through. Formal, who's going to be the aggressor here as he picks up that ball on SSG. Will find themselves 2 or 3 dead and a couple of players coming off the.
Well, that's unfortunate, James. Sorry to hear that you had an ad as the game started.
Or is he? Gets
Subscribers do have the ability to not have ads, though. It's ad-free viewing for subscription-based people. I run the ads about every 20 to 30 minutes, like a TV service. Best way I've thought of doing it. I can always adjust them if it gets too much.
A little bit of a breakdown there on the Optic Gaming side.
Still new to having ads on my stream. I'm not used to it. Oh, Stella got killed there. I thought he was going to take Lucid out. Lucid and Formal, in fact. Straight out, now straight out by Bound there.
SSG have broken. Where's that opal fallen? Straight back into their hands. The grapple will help.
Nice little grab.
A nice little position there.
Let's see how they play this one. Stellar is in a great position, so is Bound to neutralize this camo. This is going to be a very important. Keep an eye on the kill feed. Very important.
And the kills. Looks like Eco's popping off this game. I did say turn it around.
The camo out despite SSG's angles.
Has to play this one carefully though. It's always risky to jump into the pipes. Look at the camo wise coming in though. Stellar, it's Bound. They're going to challenge and they take the camo out of play. Optic 2 dead and Legend continues to hold that ball.
Beautifully done there. Talk about neutralizing a camo play. Formal thought he had all the time on bats. Gets absolutely mowed down. And as a result, Space Station will go now into a 40-point lead at the 60 mark.
Always getting the first pick at the moment, it looks like SSG. You can see Dead Zone at the moment. He's just trying to find someone to put damage onto, but nobody from SSG is showing until you step through one of these chokes. And then all of a sudden, it's not just one bandit that's on you, it's 2 and a back smack. 3 dead here for Optic, and SSG have woken up.
SSG triple stacked on Elevator, by the way. They should get this last kill as well, you'd imagine, on Formal. They do. That was 4 dead, a staggered 4 dead, but it will be very good control of Elevator coming in from SSG. And even though they tried to get away Optic Gaming, tried to fly.
Looking good for Optic on this one. About to lose round 1 if they don't get a push. Good here.
Here comes the second push.
Assuming this might be the last push if SSG keep holding that ball. Oh, looks like Optic broke through. All good.
Now picking the ball up as Bound and Co have to retreat back to the tower and wait for the rest of the team to spawn. Trippy with a good trade inside the tower just to make sure Bound's left on his own, and Optic Gaming now have to set up themselves.
Big signs of life here from SSG, you might say, for the first time in this fashion. Dead Zone, by the way, from the dumpster. A beautiful little peek against Bound. He'll win that battle. Maybe
didn't think he'd win that, knowing that Bound was that, like, that way of him being there.
They're outslaying 26 to 19.
Like ultimate mid, which is easy to cover. Hard for them.
Wants to challenge for that ball. Beat down lands.
Oh man.
She gets the 360 on him.
I was gonna say Legend picks up another kill without taking any damage and turns it into 2.
Double kill.
By the way, Legend has a ball time, and he's also double positive.
That is why
I think SSG are taking this round.
No damage in that first 1v1 paves the way for them to get 4 dead. It paves the way for camo, and now the final 10 points of round number 1.
SSG look like they might be waking up here.
Yeah.
Teammates gonna help. Lucid goes down as well. It's 2 dead for Optic Gaming.
Yeah, I said SSG would have that round.
For SSG, they get that first round here in Opal.
Eco, by the way, in that first round, 11 and 6. A big bounce back performance from him. See if he can continue it here in round number 2. As we said, the win streak for SSG indicating that they have the upper hand here. The losing streak for Optic Gaming indicating that they need to find something and dig deep to get back into this game involved.
Well, Legends is starting to take over this game a little bit, and SSG have woken up. Let's jump into the comms now and see how they're reacting after that first round.
And here we go, silent.
Red, kill me. I don't remember. Top red. He's weak. It's last week and you're good. Red, one shot bats. L1 going R1.
Trippy, you going bottom mid.
3 bats.
Shady, grappling bottom bear.
Maybe play this.
Bottom mid. Bottom mid, weak.
Bottom tower as well. Bottom tower.
Honey red.
Enemy has the ball.
Hey, 2 on ball. Grand tower, Trippy.
Bottom mid. He's 2 in it.
Trippy's back. Trippy's going.
2C, 1 in.
I went half ball.
Just 2 in it.
Yeah, one top mid.
What's up here?
Right back to balls. Yeah, ball's in a good spot for us. This is good. Trippy.
C flat.
Simon top cat. Triple stack. stack.
Stacks, please, 2 shots.
Kill that guy. Watch that top tower, watch that top tower, watch that top tower, watch that top tower.
Keep living. Just keep that tower.
Go ahead, legend.
One shot long.
Spawn grab.
Sticky. So he was...
AP you weak, triple stack weak.
Could be in A, one.
Suck triple stack, Kevin. One shot.
Bottom A, top A tricky.
I hear that.
Maybe Thor, Lucy. Top A shot in one.
He's alive.
Bottom A. Nice. Cocktail.
Glass shot weak.
Have grapple.
Grapple. One shot glass, guys.
Glass. Once he played. I got ball.
To long or what?
Yeah, long. Yeah, 2.2.
Long on now? I'll shot you.
Long reach. I think top here. Good, they can go bottom A. Make sure they beat it up.
Well, it is going to be Eco, who stepped up right at the start of this game. Remember, he got that camo, went on a little bit of a spree that led to the run from Space Station Gaming. Well, he's continuing that kind of momentum and that form as he goes on another little spree here, controlling the cross-map angles with this BR in his hands.
Optic Gaming have done well, though. Let's keep in mind, when we got into that listening, it was 4 dead. It was camo control early on for SSG. And now somehow the game is still just tied here at the 20 mark. So Optic Gaming, despite being pretty just not favored in that scenario, they somehow stay alive, and now they actually go into a lead in this game.
Camo being effective here for Formal. Should find a second kill once a Legend, although he's peeking and prodding. Finds 2. Gonna be challenged with 3, thanks to Formal.
Nice double off them.
He does now. Triple line inbound.
Tricky falls.
Though, and it won't be a trade
Close game. It's a close game right now.
But that keeps the ball out of the hands of Optic comfortably. 1 kill can make all the difference.
What a big win there from Bound in a battle that you thought you would at least see a trade out of from Optic. Instead, Bound stays alive at back elevator, and to be honest, it's the worst position he could be in on the map for Optic Gaming to still be alive back here. You can just tell how he's absolutely holding down not just the spawn, but also the pipes angle, and they continue to bait the ball in Whirlpool. Keep an eye on the kill feed.
This one might potentially have a little bit of an issue in the game as Trippy finds 2. It is unfortunately going to be 1 player falling out of the game, but essentially a tie game, a tied round here in round number 2, as it was, of course, the first round going over to SSG. We'll get back into that as soon as possible, but how important is that first round for SSG, right? I mean, huge. If that goes the way of Optic Gaming, I think we're moving into the second best of 7.
Well, I think so too, and as we said, it's not just signs of life, but signs of things to be quite excited about for the side of SSG. It was a dominant round 1 win. Gotta say though, during the listening, you and I were commenting to one another, very low-scoring second round. Despite clear advantages for SSG, Optic Gaming not just kept that one close, but actually took the lead at the 21-point mark in round number 2. So when we get back in, you have to think it will, of course, be 1 round to SSG, but we probably will see just maybe a few point lead, a very small margin maybe, in the second round lead for Optic Gaming, but pretty fresh start in the second round.
As soon as we know the results of the restart and how we're going to start off, we'll let you know, of course, at home and in the
Let's figure out why.
For SSG, there was just something started to click a little bit in that round, you felt. A couple of shots started to be hit, a little bit of teamwork started to come in. Eco was the player who really did lead the line for them as well, and I think when you're looking at the SSG lineup, you're looking at the experience in these big moments, these Halo World Championship moments. He's probably the player on this team right now who has that experience and also kind of that calming presence, just to say, hey, we've got a lot more Halo in front of us here. We haven't lost anything yet. Let's fight our way back into the series. We know the back end favors us, where we got some more favorable game types that we've had success on. Let's win this oddball, and let's see what happens.
Also worth noting, at the time of the reset, SSG outslaying 52-43. 2 players that were really popping off were going to be Stellar and Eco, both 16 kills apiece, clearly leading not just the team, but the entire game. Stellar was 16, 12, and 12. Eco had been 16, 11, and 7. So both of them positive 4 and 5 respectively. And of course, a big factor in their lead so far in the game.
It's beautiful artwork by Formal and Lucid.
It was.
What time of night? I would not want to draw a picture of them to show it, because I don't think it would do either of them justice.
No. Speaking of doing them justice, the numbers that they have put up in this series so far, even though we just saw a pretty one-sided round of oddball, let's not forget it's Optic Gaming, as you see on your screen, leading 3-0 in this grand final. And I tell you what, I think everyone here in Seattle and anyone joining us online as well is thinking, we've already gotten a pretty good series out of this one. You might have thought, based on how SLC went, that this could be SSG making quick work of Optic Gaming. It has been anything but so far.
We're hearing from the station referees and the people who are far more important than we will ever be. The restart is going to be 1 round, of course, on the board for SSG, and it will be a 26-21 lead on the side. By the way, the Netto original. By the way, Walshy is my
homeboy shirt
is a relic.
Not kidding. That shirt is about 15 years old. So big shout out to our man in row
That is
number
an old
4
relic.
for
Jesus.
holding it down with a Walshy is my homeboy shirt. That thing is a classic.
Oh, it's ruined.
Look at all
GB's written on it.
Look at that. We've got a Heinz.
There's so many signatures on the onset.
As well. That
Skyway.
Relic, as you say.
That sort of stuff. That proves it's an old one if they got all them signatures on there over the years, man. Oh, buffer. What's going on here? Don't left drop. M20.
Marcus getting a painful stage. They wanted to lay it down brick by brick. Well, there's 3 bricks on the series layout so far, and they're looking for the 4th.
Back up now. There we go.
Really should get to the gym.
Don't let that. Don't dwell on that, man. He didn't know. He didn't know.
I think it was targeted personally. But you are completely right. If Optic Gaming want to send this to second best of 7, you don't get many better chances than this. The first 3 games, although they were so hotly contested, Optic managed to close out the big moments. Now they find themselves, probably for the first time in this series, you would say, on the back foot. Down 1 round, down a couple of points, up a couple of points in this second round, but essentially a tie game.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that I was talking about historically how Oddball has been a pretty good game type for Optic Gaming. Well, that stat came in as like about their recent record. I don't know if they've been found out. I don't know what it might be. Sometimes you see a team who remember Quadrant when they went on that crazy run on Strongholds, and everyone started studying what Quadrant would do. I'm sure that Optic are finding something similar now with their Oddball. Everyone is focusing in on it, and speaking of focusing in, that's what it's about, right? That's about why these players put in this time, why they really do commit to the hours and hours of practice, the scrims, the travel, whatever it might be. The relocation of home for a lot of these players as well.
Yeah.
To lift that Halo World Championship trophy, take home the lion's share of $1 million. Well, thank you for bearing with us, everybody. It looks like we're ready to get back underway here in Seattle with a little bit of recharge, Oddball. 3-0, the series score for Optic Gaming, but down by 1 round here. After the restart, they do have a very slender lead in this second round, but that could all change in the blink of an eye.
Here we go, back into the fucking game. But this time it doesn't get reset.
With a round apiece, send us to a sudden death. Round number 3, that's the question. As we're back underway here, and it's worth noting that it has been 399 days since Optic Gaming hoisted a trophy in the Halo Championship Series. And they're looking to change that here tonight. 4 dead, though, off the opening. Space Station picking up exactly where they left off, and they're already back in the lead. And
3 more chance coming in.
Left off, but picking up the camo for the 2nd time in a row as well off the rip here.
SSG chance coming in as well.
As they can keep that oddball away, it's Legend again who goes in to collect that oddball. Nico just trying not to show presence at the moment. He's not too worried about making a big play at this point because he knows that at some point Optic have to be baited in by that ball.
Legend may be playing the ball here. You would imagine so. He does play the ball. You can just tell by the speed at which he was G-sliding that he had one thing in mind. He gets backback though at mid-bridge though. Formal with a very important
He
backback.
did just whole ass though, to be fair. Formal comes out with a triple. Holy shit.
Great start. The SSG hat has been ripped apart thanks to Formal. They get the oddball back in their hands. And they try and move towards Pipe to clear the path for him.
Love this from Formal as well. He just grapples out of Whirlpool just to play that safe. Does not want to go on the long haul cross just in case Legend drop down from glass.
Let's
and
kill.
The 5th kill as well. This is big. They're paving the way for continued control.
And he stuck him.
Killing spree for Formal, but gets taken down alongside 2 of his teammates thanks to the stick coming in from the heavens. 31-47. Legend will collect that ball as Optic now have to regroup.
What a big stick from Eco on the way down elevator. That's not easy to do. But as a result of it, they now have control of elevator once again, and they're going to try to funnel him through pipes and Whirlpool.
There's Formal, gets that first pick again, and now the flood's going to come in. They've got that space to move into. Legend trying to rotate away and find a position to play that ball out, but it's going to be 4 dead. Bounce has come off respawn, and Optic keep that ball inside of tower as well. So now they can wrap this.
They're going to try and wrap it down to the silo.
Towards blue, and we might be
blue, that's what they call it. Sorry.
That is not easy to do. They had to fly out of pipes, and they had to make a 2-man push on Whirlpool immediately. However, that push not only leads to ball control and essentially a tied game here at 50.
I mean, if they can pull it to, what, another 10 seconds? Oh, they reset. They have to. If they can hold another 10 seconds, they'll pull the lead.
But Formal still has that camo! Let me rephrase that. Had that camo. And now is searching for every area above his neck.
How many times have we seen iconic moments relating to the shock and the camo and Formal on recharge? Bound with an unbelievable play as the ball carrier drops and shoots.
Yeah, I think Optic have lost this one. Looking clear.
Now they have quite the considerable lead.
That didn't look like Bound was meant to do that. He didn't look like he was meant to drop it off. I think he was just meant to drop it on the ledge in front of him and dropped off the entire thing.
Not that he needs much.
That kill was worth so much more than it might just appear. In the damage on everyone, by the way. Finally,
bloody hell.
3 were dead. Legend was
You were missing a shot.
He should be killed. No trade, by the way. That's big as well.
3 bodies getting hit by Bound there, but not connecting with the headshot, and everybody else on SG had already been taken down. Now it's Formal's go with his shock rifle. We'll find 1 kill, but Trippy with that ball is trying to run away towards glass.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
It's 4 dead for Optic. Lucy's just come off spawn. He's being 4 here by Legend. He gets that kill, and now SSG will wrestle control of that ball away once more.
It's 77 on the board. This might be the last push for Optic Gaming. And even though Formal has double the kills of anyone else in the game at 12 and 5, only 15 points to go for Space Station to close it out.
That's such a big kill, though, coming in from Trippy. Now he's trying to chase the ball down. He should be able to get some damage, but he knows there's multiple players still alive here. He needs to kill that op ball. Deadzone will get the kill.
Oh, that's a big kill by him.
Although Optic all of a sudden have 3 on the map.
Deadzone's coming in for support.
Need to work together. Stellar gets 1 big kill with the first insta.
No! That was the one that Trippy needed to win of all things. Yep, that's a win for SSG. They've taken that away. Can't even reset that.
A 2-0, sorry, excuse me. They will get their first game on the board.
SSG now on the board. 1 point.
Wow, a play like that from Stellar on the sneaky to hit the insta, getting not just 1 kill, but 2 kills. How about Bound? Just shutting down Formal. Just when you think Optic Gaming, gonna get 4 dead for the first time in the reset, they push out of stacks, Formal's got camo, and you think, okay, here's an opportunity for Optic to get back in the game. Instead, Bound drops the ball, not only gets the double kill, but also neutralizes the camo completely and continues holding the ball on glass. They make quick work of Optic in your game number 4, but we're now back into live fire. And despite statistically this leaning towards SSG, as we know here at the Halo World Championship, and for that matter, any given Sunday, anyone can take a Slayer. If Optic Gaming wins
anyone can indeed take a Slayer.
If SSG wins it, we stay alive here in the first grand final.
Will we be talking of bracket resets, or will we see this series continue? A huge moment in this grand final is in front of us right now. As we see the man who hit that crazy, crazy shock rifle shot that really did close things out for SSG in that last game. But what a trepidatious start this is. Nobody wants to be the first death.
No kills recorded at all until camo pops. It's almost unheard of. Finally, a few kills will go the way of Optic Gaming. And Bound is pushed all the way back. As Legend and Stellar get taken down, this should be a camo for Optic.
Where did the sniper go? That's the question. Are they going to be able to grab this and put it into the hands of the player who has the sniper rifle? Deadzone, he's going to be the player who gets the power up. And it's a slender lead with Formal with the sniper.
Memories of Argyle here. Very, very slow, and once again, very deliberate opening start here. Nobody wanting to give one another an inch. Look at Deadzone even. It has to be said, he's been popping off in this game, but just slow playing this camo at 3-2.
Formal's hitting some good shots with that sniper rifle a minute ago as well. He's only 1-0, but hit a few bodies. Camo's going to disappear. Stellar's going to be challenging. Deadzone does a good job to output damage without taking too much himself. Trippy is there to clean that up, and we are seeing a 4-3 lead now for Optic.
Beautiful baiting and switching. Somehow Deadzone stays alive through it as well. Trippy now trying to make something happen back tower. It was a very nice bait and switch on the pillar door. We'll see if they can continue the push.
Here's Legend looking for that trade. Not going to get it this time around. 2 dead on either side at the moment, make it 3 dead. Eco is last alive. Trade will come in almost immediately, so Space Station stuck on the respawn!
Oh my god, an overkill. Kill tack. Like, I fell silent there. I forgot that I was streaming for a second and just kind of just gobsmacked myself.
Formal killing 5 players.
5 players back to back. I was kind of just jaw dropped there.
Well, if Optic fans maybe were a little bit disheartened about
6 before he downed, and one of them was a kill tack. Like,
just giving them something to feel good about. What a moment that is, and what a moment that could be in the context of our grand final. Absolutely.
That is the type of stuff you want to see as you go into your game. Jesus.
Unsurprisingly, the green wall.
The green wall's woken up.
Optic chant here as they lead by the kill tack. They lead by 5. And you have to think it's not just 5 kills on the board. That is momentum for Optic.
Absolutely incredible. Trippy now. We'll find another. Eco trades it out though. 2 dead here for Optic Gaming, and Space Station have got a camo. Oh, had a camo. So pops him on top of the head.
How good has Optic Gaming been at shutting down on streets as well? At shutting down the
Indeed,
power-up.
James. That kill tack.
SSG's about to pull away and use the power up to secure maybe a comeback. Somehow Optic finds a way to neutralize that power up. Huge credit has to be given to Lunchbox and the entire team for making sure they're always on top of where those power up players might be going.
SSG probably a little bit shell-shocked and rattled after what they just experienced thanks to Formal, but now they're starting to find their way back into this game. It's a 1 kill difference, and it might be more in just a few seconds, or should I say even less. We might have a tie game because Dead Zone is no shields. Legend gets the kill, and that should secure the sniper rifle going to them as well.
Lunchbox, he ain't a player, is he? No, he's not a player. Lunchbox is their coach, so he's timing the power-up spawns to help Optic figure out when they need to take it or when they should be watching to make sure no one else takes it. Oh, that would have been a clusterfuck for me because I would not have known who to take the shot at. It's just pull the trigger and hope for the best.
To keep the weapon in his hands and keep SSG close.
Regardless of how this game goes, we are going to have to see that one back. An unreal shot in the cuts. It's 22-21.
Tie game. A tie game here once again. Nothing separating these 2 teams. It has been so close every single match, every single game, and every single fight. Lucid will be the player to give Optic a slender 1 kill advantage.
And as we said, these will be some of the most intentional and at times slow-paced matches you will maybe see the entire year, just because you've got the lion's share of $1 million on the line, as well as the World Championship trophy. As we said, things will slow down as Bound tries to...
I'll just take the trophy. Money's nice as well, though.
Lucid learns where the snipe is. Bound going to be under pressure here. SSG a little bit trapped at the moment.
Formal needs to win that against Legend.
SSG here. Optic are flooding through. Formal
and Formal won it.
Find himself a snipe. It's 4 dead again for Space Station, and the biggest lead we have seen at any point in this game.
Huge swing. Good pressure though on sandbags. Formal does body 1. Lucid's gonna have to bait and switch to see if he can help on the bags, and he does. It's a very, very nice
the trade out.
Bait and switch from Optic Gaming. Not the first time we've seen it in this game. However, they will
bait and switch, sorry, not trade out.
Formal does escape though.
Dead Zone's got camo.
So they've got the snipe still, even though they lost the fight, even though they lost the battle. They got the power up, they got out of there with a sniper rifle, and even though Formal has gone down...
Oh, that's unfortunate, that shit.
It's gonna be Legend who wins it.
Jiggle peeking.
Even though they didn't get maybe the kills they wanted or the players they wanted, will neutralize both the sniper rifle of Formal and the camo that was picked up.
It was a 4-kill lead. Optic, as you say, had snipe and they had camo. Somehow SSG keeps the game within 2. Let's see if they can get right back in this. It's a listen-in with Space Station Gaming.
Top A and green. White box, top A and green. Do we have a sticky for this?
Sorry, guys.
Watch out, training coming. Combo on me. Combo weak. Wave snap. Way well close. No, he's not. Come back to A with time, back to A. Yo, we should run around. I'm here, bound. I'm here. In A. Killed me. He's two shot. Sniper down Keydor, guys. Guy, he's picking it up. Go. Try to pick it up. Nice. Small. Yeah, he's stuck. Watch out, fall. Spotty Grace. No. Hiding right on me. Weak rat. Watch out, rat. Watch him, rat. Nice one shot, nice one shot, nice one shot. Nice. That green probably?
I am stuck.
This is green. Yeah, green. Spawn with you, Kevin? No, help him.
Oh my god!
I'm going bottom. One shot.
What is Legend doing? He picks
During
up
that bloody listening, Space Station took the lead back over.
I think he surprised even himself there. I love how he already hit a bunch of brainers, and minutes later he tells his team, by the way, I have sniped. Unbelievable to stay alive back through all of this, and just like that, SSG's up 41-33. Before the listen-in, Optic Gaming was leading by 4.
Legend has 6
That is crazy.
Formal, gonna challenge, get a body, gonna lose it. Camo still available here. It's 17 kills for the Frenchman.
What is he doing? He's gonna get another one here? Ooh. Finally it's taken down, but not before, as you say, recording 17 on the board. Now the game's not over yet, but off of that spree, off of that control, SSG has paved the way now.
No, they haven't won it yet. They haven't won it yet, James.
Camo in hand as well. This
can go one way or another.
Out of hand.
For a second there, I thought Detonator managed to sneak Bound. He uses 2 spikes. Another one's going to go in. But Bound will find
it is looking unfortunate. There's a 7-kill differential right here.
To make Optic start to sweat in this series.
What a spree there. A piece of snipe control from Legend in a game that felt so close throughout its entirety is now separated by 7.
Here comes the collapse. Here comes the pinch. Oh my god, another kill. Here comes a triple, surely for
oh my god, Bound.
Away by Stella, but it's 1 to go here. It's 4 dead. It's 50
okay,
kills
fuck
on
off,
the
James.
board.
Don't even say it.
SSG are now within 1.
Legend was 1 kill away from a killing frenzy at the end of that game. That is 9.
Yep, there it is. We did it. Suck it. I knew you were gonna pull that shit, James.
By 11. You talk about difference makers. You talk about players who know they need.
You know what, James? At least I can spell. Ish.
Stepping up in the end of that game. He goes 18 and 11.
You see, this is how you do it.
11 assists.
That's how you spell did. Alright, yes, I'm being bitter, James. Leave me be.
I think it's only right if we all just sit back and enjoy these highlights.
Oh, this is getting tight now. 3-2.
Well, here we go then. Map records have been interesting to talk about.
Time for some solitude.
During this tournament, they've meant absolutely nothing, and Optic Gaming will have to keep that in mind if they want to reset the bracket here. SSG, very, very good record here on King of the Hill Solitude, and if they win this one, then they will be 1 game away from crowning themselves the Halo World Champions.
And here we go, getting underway in your King of the Hill Solitude in just a moment.
I mean, I just want to talk. It's almost like it's crazy. I'm sat here like trying to focus on what we have ahead of us now in this King of the Hill game. All I can think of is like what plays we just saw in 1 game.
Honestly,
in 1 game. It started the Legend run, by the way. We weren't listening at the time. We both looked at each other exactly the same way when he was no shields and like slid out to challenge a play. We were like, what? And he hits the body, and then from there, it just goes in this crazy spree.
It was
like,
Kedor.
Whoa, this is great.
That's what Legend brings, is when he's no shields flashing on Kedor, and he has help at window, he will still fly out and hit the body on someone who's sitting back window to help his teammate get the kill even faster, to guarantee that, to clear out the area, let his shields recharge, rotate, and do some more damage. And look at this exact team shot down the line. 1 hour ago, you felt very different about this SSG roster. We all did. I think questions being asked.
Yeah.
Questions being asked about this team and how they're playing, and all of a sudden how quickly things can change in just 2 games of play. And questions you might have had about SSG slowly disappearing, and now fears for the green wall.
It's a really interesting moment, actually. I think it was after game 2.
They're looking a bit more tense now. They're trying to, like, you know.
He didn't say anything, obviously, but the player cam just looked. He went, okay.
Get this up and over
with.
with.
Like, okay, I see how it is. Like, it's time for us to try and find our way back into the series. Optic are here to play. Now you look at his player cam there, and it's like, looks comfortable.
Right, exactly.
Looks like they're in control. Very different. And again, I always talk about it because the emotion of these games, the emotion of these series is something you don't see when you're in game. It's what happens between games, between kills, when you have that time to think. And that's where the difference can be made. Solitude, King of the Hill up next. Will the series be tied up, or will Optic reset the bracket.
We gonna win, Rat Man. Fuck off, James. Ain't winning shit. Watch now, we're gonna turn around and pull this back. Sure of it, we're gonna pull this shit back.
Optic Gaming still only one game away from resetting the bracket, but stays
The Legend shooting his own teammates, you know, we're all good. We set this.
To a game 7.
First kill's gonna go the way of SSG. Bound will find it immediately. Gonna be traded out as formal, and Dead Zone will respond in kind. Reminder that the winning record is certainly on the side of SSG here, but off the rip, it's going to be SSG who find themselves on the back foot. Formal on the flank.
Legend takes him down. Legend takes him down. Formal thought that'd be an easy flush out of loop. And despite 4 dead, there's no camo grab for Optic. There's no time in the hill. And even though they had every piece of the puzzle, it's 3 dead again. We'll see if they can get camo and hill off of this rotation.
Ooh, trippy. Big double kill coming in from him. Camo is still available top middle at the moment. Stellar is going to be flanking. I'm not sure if Trippy knows it at the moment.
Hey, James, you unlocked a random sub emote today. Be good to see, my dude. Good to see.
Stella's got a double. SSG will get the camo, and Stella has the shock as well.
Man, just not the right place nor right time. Back-to-back 3 deads for Optic Gaming against SSG. They don't get the camo, nor do they get any hill time. Not a good start for Optic Gaming, and SSG already with a lead.
Bound's going to have to settle for the trade. I was going to say, looks to settle for the trade. For what was a 4 dead situation with SSG with camo. Optic are in the hill when SSG at 3 dead.
Just back and forth between.
Oh, damn.
A killing spree for Stellar, a man who we said had been silenced early on in this series, is instead 7-2 in game 6.
Last alive when it's Stellar means something different. We talked about it so many times throughout this tournament, so many times throughout this year. He's last alive. There's 4 members of Optic Gaming alive, and he turns it into a 1v2 with 2 pulls of the trigger.
Stellar just
Gonna play for that camo now, right? Gonna watch for the camo or not. He's gonna fight Trippy. We got the camo. Lost. So much going on the screen.
But secondary, that hill as well. Optic 2 dead once more, and it's 2/3 of the way, maybe even 3/4 of the way to being capped.
Big moment here. Lucid versus Bound. Lucid will get taken down. Help from Eco comes in.
Let's say Bound didn't get the kill there, did he? Bound's just mowing people down. He's got dead zone. No, he did get dead zone as well. Shit. And he gets finally taken down by Lucid. This should go 1 up.
First hill, bottom middle will go to SSG.
Bound also does so well to pick up those extra kills from top mid as well. They keep Optic 2 dead, and they maintain the rotation as well into yard. By the way, take a look at the stats. Stellar's 10-3 in this game. We talked about it was not a matter of if, but when he would heat up. He's doing just that.
SSG have full control of the map as well. They've won the rotation to this next hill, and they already have a 1/3 of it in their hands. One player who's struggling a little bit at the start of this game at the Optic side is what you would say would be Stella's counterpart. It's Lucid, 1-6, barely able to get on the map at the moment.
And despite all this momentum, still only a 1-0 game and very far from over, but somehow Stellar picks up a kill on dead zone. He should not have gotten it. Was 3 dead. Formal is the only player who can push here on Eco.
Formal's going to turn his attention from getting kills to staying alive. Legend will take him down, and again, Optic just can't get near this hill. All of them trapped in blue, all of them trying to flush and contest not just this hill, but they've got to worry about the camo as well. And SSG might be moments away from being 2 up here.
By the way, after that killing spree from Stellar, Legends also joined the party, tied with Stellar at 11 kills apiece.
4 dead for SSG. Finally, Optic will not only break, but get some sort of seconds or so to just catch their breath. I think it's been a little bit of a whirlwind for them to experience these first few moments.
Yeah, also the past few games have been a whirlwind where they have not been able to catch their breath. But to be honest, the concerns might have come in when Formal was not able to get that kill in loop on Legend. It feels like it has been downhill or uphill depending on how you look at it since then. Can they get the stop here? This would be incredible. Very important kills coming in right now.
2 dead on either side at the moment. Optic have turned this one around a little bit, but look what's happening in and around that hill. It's Legend who will find 2. Alongside Bound, they get the break in the last second, and SSG will secure the second hill.
Optic Gaming could not afford to lose yard there. They at least needed to hold the BR, at least get the spawns around the BR or driveway to try to hold that. And even though they they still had numbers up. SSG is able to get into the yard with 2 players, and they get the second hill with only 2:22 left on the clock.
Only 2:22 as well. Quite right that you say that, because with a 2-0 lead, you don't have to force anything. If you are Space Station Gaming, you can play for the kills, you can burn some time. And every single kill that you pick up denies Optic Gaming getting closer to potentially turning this next game in front of us around. Bound finds one onto Formal. Stella is in the death screen on the SSG side. Legend will find another one though, and all of a sudden Optic starting to worry a little bit here because SSG are just finding kill after kill.
Look at the movement from Bound as well. He hits the drop slide perfectly on LR to let his shield recharge so he can chase Dead Zone all the way around yard and on VR. He's not done yet. Amazing aggression coming out of him.
There we go.
Lucid last alive. He'll get flushed out as well. A killing spree and 4 dead for Optic Gaming, and they are trapped. Shock rifle coming up.
Shock and Lucid get. If he gets a kill.
Maybe try to loop round. Will turn into 2. Space Station now have to be a little bit careful. Legend last alive.
Really good peak shotting still coming in from Legend. He's going to try to keep an eye on Camo, at least get the info of where it's going. Doesn't really take much damage here. Finally, he's taken down, but not before a lot of... Bound shuts down the Camo again!
Just to clarify if anyone actually...
Optic maybe had an opportunity to create a break. 2v2 on the map.
Not the reason.
But SSG, look at the stats on the right side, on the top right. They're outslaying 49-37. Even Eco, he might be negative, but he's got 12 assists in the game.
Huge damage coming in from Eco that everyone else is playing off of. Optic have tapped half of this hill, but there's just over a minute left in this game. The transition to the next hill is the important thing as well. If Optic, and it's a big if, can secure this hill, then they have to win the rotate to the next one as well, but they're not going to be able to do that with every single member in the death screen. SSG, get the 4 dead. Optic have to fight a free spawn.
An absolute stranglehold in this game, just completely being outslayed, and once those first 2 hills got recorded, you could even argue once the first hill got recorded. No room for Optic to push whatsoever. There's 34 seconds left on the game clock.
Well, SSG are 2 dead, and even though it's only 30 seconds, we know that clock will stop when you stand in that hill.
Optic gotta push shield and they're not gonna fuck up.
Stella gets his shields back. He knows that Optic have to go for this hill. He knows that
the hard hill to hold down on as well.
Who steps into his zone.
Get on it now.
Chopping down at the moment.
I'm chopping down.
The kills are getting out of hand on the SSG side. 10 seconds left on the game clock.
Got him off.
They're gonna let the clock burn.
He's fucking
Optic Gaming, a reminder, we're 3-0 up in this series. And even though they're desperately trying to show some life here,
Space Station win.
Game, they're going to concede it. They know
and Space Station that round.
And Space Station Gaming.
They need to win a fucking round. I'm gonna proceed. Help now.
From completing the ultimate reverse sweep and becoming the Halo World Champions.
Not looking good for me at all.
Blink and you might miss it. It is wild to think that we somehow ended up here in a Game 7. And the question is, can Optic Gaming dig deep? Can they find the resilience, the strength, and the heart to still take this series that they once led 3-0?
Well, here we go then, Seattle. This could be the final game of the Halo World Championships, the final game of the season. If Space Station Gaming can win it, they will complete the reverse sweep and be your champions, or will Optic still have something to say about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're underway in a Game 7 in the Grand Final. You don't always get one of these. They only come along a few times.
This game I might be a lot more silent due to the fact that I'm clenching my butt cheeks for them.
To get the opening kill.
No objectives to worry about.
That may be a lie, I may not.
It's all about the kills.
See how I feel.
It's all about your shots. And it's all about control of things like the camo. Trippy gets the first one here, and a slender lead is in the hands of Optic.
Unsurprisingly,
Those chants are going right now in the chat.
Slow-paced, methodical slayer here between these teams. When it blows open, it'll get a little wild. 3 dead for Optic Gaming, tied 4-4 off the opening.
Camo not too effective on the side of Optic. Legend and the rest of Space Station bait it in beautifully, managed to turn it into a trade instead of anything more damaging for them. A complete split across the map, with Optic Gaming owning the pipes and gold area. Blue and elevator belong to Space Station Gaming. But SSG want to make the play. They're trying to push forward. They want to be aggressive.
Really nice job there on the double long haul push. That was not easy. It's a very good push. They're going to continue here at gold.
Damage is coming in as well. You can see the Legend is waiting for Eco and Stella to play off of it. Eco doesn't need to be asked twice. 2 no shields.
Oh boy.
Not for him, but it's going to be 2
Wasn't
kills,
good
3
two of them
kills,
pushed
4
up and they were both weak.
for SSG as they flush.
Oh, let's SSG take the 2 kills off there. Yeah, that won't. 4-point advantage.
Batteries and into the pipes. As a result, they're easily able to push it deep into pipes and get all 4 kills. And even though we saw a small lead for Optic early on, Space Station gets 4 unanswered. They lead 9-5. They also earn the shock rifle as a reward.
And it's a full shock rifle as well, and Optic will have
Yeah.
to show.
That was lining up.
Because the camo is up in a second's time as well. Trippy pokes, and Stella folds him up.
11-6 off the opening.
Go push through the pipes, isn't he?
What a start here from SSG somehow. Stellar also manages to stay alive. We'll see if he can do so on glass, eventually taken down by Dead Zone. See what Eco can do for pipes.
Really big moments here for Optic though. They pick up the kills. Eco's last alive. Trying to retreat back to his teammates, but he won't be allowed to get away. Trippy gets the camo. And the Optic fans start to believe once more. The green wall chance starts as Optic with this camo
is pushing into a fucking 3v1.
to tie this game up.
Oh my goodness, I think we were all true in that moment. As the nades come in a whirlpool, he somehow stays alive with the camo.
Trippy keeps his teammate alive, but then he whiffs.
That's unfortunate.
With nothing. And Stella and
No
Eco
connection
come out
on
of
that melee.
situation with 2 kills. Optic find themselves 3 dead. And SSG keep this 4-kill advantage. Make it 5.
Oh my goodness. I'm just, once again, the camo not as effective as Optic Gaming needed it to be. SSG now leading here by 5 once again off a great shot from Stellar. Let's get into a listening here with SSG.
Get out of there, Bound. You want to get out of there? You want to get out of there? Now's a good time. Now's a good time. You sit there, Bound. I'm sitting. One glass, one trippy corner. Yeah, there's one guy blue point shot, Bound. I can't really watch you.
Maybe in the corner. I'm sitting here. Maybe from stacks.
I don't have any cross. You bottom mid, one guy.
One more shot.
One guy.
One stacks.
Bottom VR, kill me. Bottom VR, kill
Open
me.
defense.
Triple stack, bottom tower. He's bottom A, he went bottom A, Bound. He's bottom A.
Down to the wire now. It really fucking is. One defense now. Not looking for this at the slightest, at all in the slightest. A shot. He's got a fresh shock rifle.
Have a shock.
What could be? You guys might probably know that. You're one bottom main.
Watching C platter, right?
Okay, come on. I got it.
Just got it.
We should pull it in maybe.
Back to a 4-point differential.
Try to equalize this.
I'm down in a second. Watch the bats.
Optic need to gain the lead and then slow their play down. Let SSG come to them. Not give them the push they want.
At some point during this series, we felt like Stella was going to have an influence. He's 5-1 in this game 7.
Oh wait, what?
Ooh, and it looks like out of nowhere we do see a game end there. Have to see exactly what might have happened for
Lost an Optic member.
an issue on the stage. So we'll have to see exactly where the score was as well. But as you said, how the rest of the night will go.
399 days until Optic's last victory. Can they send us to a second best of 7 here? All SSG call themselves world champions. SSG get the shroud down early, get the camo, but Bound has no shields. Can he escape from here?
Somehow he doesn't. Shroud
Slippery.
somehow, and also baits out the kill on Trippy. Stellar has his back.
That was kind of nutty and very ballsy of a play.
For SSG,
Fuck.
at the 21 mark, they get away with the camo.
Stella finds another one as well, and Bound now can go hunting. Does get spotted momentarily. A little bit of a tap on the shoulder thanks to the bandit bullet. Ooh. Well, he's just collecting information. Look at this, they're setting up a big push coming in here. Deadzone has no idea of Bound's position, even though he puts great damage in. Bound stays alive, but Formal now comes to life. He finds 2. Eco will exchange those kills, and we are back to a situation where it's a 4-kill advantage still for SSG.
Completely even here, as you say, off of the kills that followed from the restart. Now 24-20 in favor of SSG. They're going to be happy with that so far, but you know they want to make sure they can pull away even further here. Deadzone just holding the angle on pipes.
Big moments here. SSG do not have the shot. Deadzone, who we've been talking about as being one of the standout players for Optic Gaming so far this tournament, has a chance to make a play.
That was a shot you needed to make.
Pointer. This time, can only clip the wall. Does not clip the wings.
And what a grand final it's been from Dead Zone. You saw the numbers he was putting up. Let's not forget.
Bottom seat
in some of those games he was going 21 and 10. We'll get some chain damage there. But unsurprisingly, the SSG members will retreat.
Like shot.
And even though there's 6:15 left on the clock, they're going to be very happy to play this advantage and bait out the shock ammo. Camo coming up in 10, of course.
PlayStation more than happy to play this. As you say, bait out the shock ammo. Wait for that camo to come up and then make their play off the back of it. Dead Zone might have an opportunity to hit a shot, but Stella is going to make this a little bit more awkward. He makes the push. He gets the kill, but Dead Zone will answer back. Stella runs away, and I think he might have just created enough space for SSG to grab this camo. And yes, indeed, it's Eco who has it.
He was also trying to eagle eye that. Ooh, boy, lots of team shots coming in with that ledge. 1v1 here, Trippy versus Eco.
Oh, we got the kill!
He doesn't trade! And he shuts down camo. How important has that been all series long? With how closely as these teams are matched, it comes down to
he managed to stay formal out of that as well. And he gets away.
Comes in 2 dead. And somehow, some way, it's
yeah,
a
legend. Kind of a big play.
What a massive moment that is.
That is massive. 1 point difference.
Off the back of the Trippy play,
Hide.
kill away from tying this up, and Lucian has done exactly that. He's 27 and 27.
Oh my word, 4 kills straight for Optic Gaming. And they tie the game off of an unbelievable series of plays. And Trippy just pulling out all the stops. They call it game 5 Trip. Here he is, game 7 Trip.
Found gets the kill though, gets the
Gets a trade, gets a trade.
Optic find themselves 3
Points
dead.
down.
All the hard work they just did in the last 30 to 40 seconds is SSG, who still have an advantage here. It's only the 2 kills. Stella's not going to make it more. Dead Zone's going to back him down.
Nades will not catch. Stellar knows he needs to get out of there. Had a chance of being in a 1v2 in pipes. And as you say, despite all the great efforts of Optic Gaming, oh boy, this is a dangerous one. Somehow that Nades does not catch either Lucid or Dead Zone. Enough to take them down. Heavy team shots coming in from gold and pipes from all of Optic Gaming. And at this point, we also have to remind everyone there's only 4 minutes on the game clock. We may not see this game go to 50.
And as we were a few moments ago, we have the same position on the map, we have the same setup, and we have the camo, which is going to be the point of contention. But SSG again make the play just beforehand.
Down Nico's covering it with a shroud.
A 3-kill advantage here, and Stella has the shot
flag.
once more.
Bound on
Perfect
camo again.
team play right there.
He's going to get it. He's going to get away with it as well. Even though he's taking
Life is not looking like it. Nope. Ammo is
Legend's
burned.
going to move in to clean up some of this damage. 1 kill for Legend, 2 kills for Legend, and with that it's a 4-kill advantage once again for SSG.
And he keeps holding forward as well. He's not done yet. He's going to keep just poking and prodding and at least getting info. And somehow stays alive as well.
How is he alive?
1 more bullet and he was
Death
gone.
for me.
But he times it perfectly.
Easily a death
Just
for
the
me.
right time. Stella still with the shock. SSG was still a 3-kill advantage here.
I'm not there.
As Stella now relocates himself towards the turbine, away from that bat ledge angle to try and catch some Optic Gaming members off guard. Oh!
Ouch!
And it's shots like that that are going to continue to increase the gap. 37-33. Once again, it's a 4-kill lead for SSG in the home stretch. Only 3 minutes left now.
3 minutes left. Optic need to up the pace at some point, but they know they can't afford to trade kills out. They can't afford to lose a team fight. Legend will find one as well. Lucy trades it out. Trippy is trying to poke, trying to prod, trying to be the aggressor for his team. But time is the factor. Stella takes 1 to the grave. Gonna slide in to try and finish off Trippy as well, and maybe if he gets this kill, he might be thinking about finishing off Optic as well.
Doesn't get the
kill on Trippy though. However, a lot of kills come in the feed. Legend and Bound also teaming up for additional kills. That brings them now to a
6-point difference, 7-point difference.
Killing spree for Stella. At some point,
it's looking like the SSG are taking this.
he was gonna come to life, and this is
I have been right there, James.
How about Stellar 9 and 2 in the reset? They're now up by 9 kills. Only 6 to go. Make it
it's looking like it.
My question coming into this grand finals was,
it's looking like an SSG win, boys.
Look at the end of it. Will it be paved with bricks from the green wall?
Yeah, nope, SSG have won that. There it is. One more. It's gonna be on Matt. It's on Matt. SSG won. I'm happy with the result, but gutted at the same time. That in place curse still stands in place.
Champions. And of all the ways to do it, a full reverse sweep in the most dominant fashion, 4 games straight, unanswered, to take down Optic Gaming and secure
These are the boys.
your 2024 Halo World Championship title.
An incredible display of skill, heart, determination, and of course, incredible dedication and ability.
Every time.
Seattle, give it up for your Halo World Champions, Space Station Gaming!
And how about Legend? The first to raise the trophy. What a year he's had. What a statement, not just for Europe, but for aspiring players everywhere. To now lift this trophy alongside this team. They bookend the year with not just wins, but 4 major wins total, only dropping 1 event. And of course, most importantly, your 2024 Halo World Championship trophy.